talked to Jimmy, and he wanted you to kind of use maybe the one game off as a little bit of a reset moment. Did you feel like you were able to do that, and it seemed like a really strong performance from you in Montreal?
Yeah, I mean, I think the oh Jesus, sorry again. Sorry. I think yeah, the first three games that I had, it wasn't really my game. I didn't play that well. I take accountability on that, and I think just Jimmy sit me out on against Toronto. I think it's just a kind of a reset button for me to kind of clear my mind, not putting too much pressure on myself. And I think when I was when I was playing in Montreal before the game, I just kind of wanted to play my own game, not think about it as much, just have fun. And I think that was the biggest thing that just happened during that game, is just to relax, and you're just playing the game that you love. So I think I had a pretty solid game, but at the same time, it's only one game, so I just want to be pretty consistent from now on and go from there.
Was it nice to be back with Engie? You guys played 60, 70 games together last year. I'm sure that was familiar and comfortable.
Yeah, I think I've been playing with a lot of deep pairings the past 2 years, but obviously Engie was my deep pairings last year, and I think we played really well last game. He scored at the end, and I was actually really happy for him. But at the same time, I think we were pretty solid defensively. We created some offense, and at the end of the day, that's all we need to do to win games, and I think that's what we did.
Those first few games, you feel like maybe you tried to do a little bit too much. Like you were put in a very almost cruise role, right? Was that maybe part of it? It looked a lot more simple in Montreal.
Yeah, I think. I think everyone has said everything is that no one can fill Dewey's role just by themselves. It has to be a team effort. And personally for me, I think I just put too much pressure on myself to kind of fill in that role. And that kind of just caused my game a little bit and not being simple. But at the same time, I think I just have to play my game and not worry about everything, and have a clear mind playing every game.
Montreal felt like the most complete, connected game that you guys have played. What did you like about maybe the way that you guys played defensively and just overall as a group?
I think we were all in the first period. I think we started off the bat really well, and I think that's kind of how we played a good game. I think it kind of just determines how well we play with the first period that we had, and after the first period, I thought we were really confident into the game, and that's why I think we had a great win. And at the same time, it was the last game of our road trip. We were excited to go home, but at the same time, you don't want to lose and go home 5.5 hours. So I think just the positive mindset that we had, being confident before the game and during the game, that really prepared for us to win.